Hey everyone, Nate from Shepherd's Cottage. Today we are unboxing and setting up this guy, the Claw Lab Tufting Kit H1. We have done tufting a little bit, mainly with like some cheaper Amazon tufting gun. Pretty scary actually. I built our last tufting frame with 2x4s and nail strips, but we wanted to have this because it looks a lot easier to use, a lot easier to set up and tear down. The gun looks like pretty nice, and you only have to use one arm, which figure out if that's good or not. But anyways, let's get into opening. We'll start setting it up. So in this kit, you get the H1 gun. Ours is gray. They didn't have the white one when we ordered. I think it's out of, I haven't checked. I haven't checked to see if it's in stock again. But when we ordered it was not in stock. So we got the gray, which is fine. Still does the same thing. The other one's cuter though. Here we go. First off, the tufting gun comes in its own little case here. That's exciting. Comes with some yarn, foam, just joking. All right, here's the backing fabric. Looks like they send you enough for maybe two frames worth, I guess. But yeah, this is like the backing felt, so you have like the texture on the back to help with slipping, or I guess prevent it from slipping. That's cool. And then this is the frame, so let's pop this out. It doesn't fall. Not exactly sure if I slide this out or I just pop the box. Let's just pop the box. Man, this is probably not the best way to go about it. But guess what? It's the way I'm doing it. All right, I've got the instructions. Just joking, I will use that. For this, I will. Oh, here's the tufting material. It has the lines on it to help line your projects up as you go. Okay, there's some tools. And then looks like you got your left and your right tension arms. I don't know what they're called, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. The one thing about this tufting frame, it's not very tall. I don't know the exact dimensions, but I will put them up somewhere on the screen. The advantage to building your own is that you can make it any size you want. The nice thing about this is that your fabric comes down, you tension it all on here without having to like stretch your fabric across the nails and poking yourself. So this is going to be nice. All right, let's go. You know what? I think I'm going to just get to this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's open this up first. That seems a lot more fun than what I was doing. All right, here we go. Now let's, ooh, very nice. Little carrying case or storage case. Feels good. Let's see what's inside. Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah, this is the gun. Dude, it's so tiny compared to my other one. Maybe I should bring that out. Little power adapter if you're in the Europe. So it's a 65 watt power block, USB-C. So it does come with this super long USB-C cable. What? It's cool. And a little Velcro to tie it up, keep it nice and tidy. Comes with a little bag of the threading loops, I forget what they're called, lubricant, and a couple of the like Allen wrenches and stuff. You also have a little brush to keep it clean, because when you're rug tufting, it gets little pieces of yarn everywhere. All right, so let's pack this up. We'll get to change the camera view so you can watch the setup. All right, so here we go, starting to do the setup here. I basically did not watch any video prior to doing this, so I'm going strictly off the little booklet that came with it, and it's okay. There's Yuki. I'm more of a visual person, so I would have probably done better if I just watched the video. I would have been able to put it together a little quicker. But yeah, the directions are good. They worked. I didn't have any issues putting it together. So we'll just let this play through, and then I'll catch you in a different spot.
That's good.
All right, so right about here is where I realized that it will not mount on our table because of how thick our table is. And I talk about this more later in the video. So on how I had to get that to work. And then right here is me just putting the tufting canvas onto the little roll. It was okay. Probably better if I wasn't on the tablecloth, but I kept getting stuck on there and rolling up weird, but I got it on there, and yeah. So this part was fairly easy to do. Definitely, I guess if you do it once you do it more, obviously for anything, you're gonna get better at it. But it was not as quick as doing it on like stretching across nails, but it definitely is a lot nicer. Being able to just roll it down, to be able to roll it down and just tighten it up. And once you're done with this, whatever you tuft on this, cut it out, roll it down, get it ready for the next one. That's really nice. Yeah, so right here, I'm trying to throw them into the side tightener. I don't even know what they're called, honestly, but I had an issue. I had a little issue of the tufting fabric not completely reaching, so I still did have to do some stretching. And when I go to tighten it, here in a minute, it actually pops out of the side. That's the side tension. And I'm pretty sure I was confusing myself right here. Yeah, I think right here, yeah, it popped out of the side right there. So that's where I fixed that. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty nice little system. Fairly compact, and easy to put up once you have it. It doesn't break. It would not break down as easy as I thought it might have, but I mean, you could easily just throw it into a closet or whatever when you're not using it, or sit it down on the ground. But it's fairly light, and it's not as big as our other one. Easier to store, I should say. All right. Dang. I think that's good. Okay, now that we're all set up, we are going to take a look at the gun itself. I already played with it a little bit, but basically it comes just like this. It's got a little protective cover, and it's very small. So I brought out our other toughening gun for comparison, and this once you pop this off, that's basically the only thing that's exposed. These move. This thing's terrifying, and it's heavy. So we haven't done as much tufting as we wanted to. But this thing's scary. This thing was, oh, there it goes. Okay. So anyways, this is how it comes. It's got a dial in the back for speed. Yep. And we'll get this thing hooked up, and then you can see it go. Right at the bottom, USB-C. Comes with a cable, power switch on the bottom. Ooh. That's it. I don't know what speed that is. Let me see. That might be the fastest. Oh, okay. So that's slow. All right, so let's get threaded up. Always turn your stuff off while you're threading. We're just gonna use, they gave us a pack or some yarn. I'm not sure exactly what it is, if it's wool or acrylic. So to thread this, it needs to go through this little outlet, and then, I'm sorry, this little eyelet guide, and then there's an eyelet right there that it needs to go through. And what we'll do is we'll feed in from the top, and push in right through here, just like that. A little bit, put your yarn through, and you're going to pull through both. Well, just like that. Let's give it a shot. Kind of, it's weird to have it hanging down like this, but that's what they show in the video, so let's give it a go. Okay, you want to push it firm, and you want to turn it on. Yep. Wow, that was pretty nice. Oh, I screwed that up. Probably because you got stuck here. Yeah. Just pull out a bunch of slack. Nice. And you want to just put firm pressure on it. And you don't want to drag it up. You want it to crawl by itself. So basically, just pull the trigger and keep it even. That looks pretty good. There. Oh, nope. See, I started off wrong. Gotta be flat. Oh, pretty good. I like to get really close with these things. Gotta maintain your tension all the way. There you go. You can see here, looks like about a 1/2 inch to almost 3/4 inch like pile, which is okay. It's not as high as the other one, but should be pretty nice. Feels nice. Let's see if it'll go. I don't think it will, but okay. Wow, it actually went. All right, this one is at. This is not full speed. This is at a 6 out of 10. And with one thing with this, you gotta hold like this. Hold it with 2 hands. And keep it. Obviously, this one's a little stronger, but like I said, terrifying. And I get more malfunctions. Now I want to see how the black runs in it. All right, let's see what she does. So, same thing. I turn it on. Let's crank it full. Then make sure we maintain good pressure. Oh, it's so much quieter. Well, it looks about the same on full speed, though. Oh, lost it. Got caught in the power cord there. All right, we're going to do a little sound comparison between the Claw Lab and the Amazon thing. And this is on full speed right now. Turn this guy on. This will be at half speed. So, Claw Lab, Amazon. So, at full speed, this is a 10 now. With this guy, that doesn't even seem safe. That is not safe. And to make, I think if they're about the same speed, it'll be on a 3 for this guy. So this is maxed out, but maybe there's a reason why it doesn't go like this. I don't know. All right, so my initial thoughts about the Claw Lab H1 tufting kit. It's pretty nice. I love this, well, not self-tightening, but you can tighten it as you go. Tufting frame, it's easy. There's no nails on the sides to poke you, and stays pretty tight. I don't even have full grab because of the way our table is. It's got about 1.5 inches of the lip of the table. I'm holding on, and I'll show what I had to do to get that to work because none of our tables can take the full seat. So I don't know what the exact height that the clamp can go to. So I'll measure it and then I'll put it up here. But I had to brackets that help fill up the gap so that it can clamp onto this table at least. But seems to do all right. I mean, I guess if you really push on it, you can pop it off. But for what I was doing, it wasn't messing with it. It's kind of cool that they give you some yarn. The packaging is really nice that it comes in. Safety shield here. It's very nice feeling, premium, and it's got good fit. Please don't fall out. But yeah, that's good. So the downside of this is that as far as like if you want to have a better or more professional looking rug, you kind of want to finish the other side. You would want to shave it down, line it up and all that stuff. This kit doesn't come with little shavers or anything to cut down so that all your thread on the other side is even and nice and flat. This guy did. So, I mean, this is like maybe 125 or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it came with this. It came with the shears. Shears are pretty okay. It's kind of like the standard one you see everyone use. I'll probably be putting out more videos of actually making rugs. We want to do like keyboard mats and possibly coasters, small like rugs, or even names. So like kid names or anybody's name. I think for the price you pay, it's pretty good quality, especially, I mean, it's kind of high for like a beginner. That's why I got this, because it was cheap, but it was also very frustrating. When I first got it, when I got this, it's very cheap. But it was very frustrating because when I first got it, it didn't work. I had to look up lots of YouTube videos on how to adjust it and how to make it work. I mean, this one seems super simple. There is adjustments that you can do on it. There is a little set screw right here, bink, 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 that you can adjust. And basically you adjust the size of this eyelet here, and that will determine how much yarn you can hold in there. And then, because you don't want it to be too tight and you don't want it to be too loose, because if it's too loose, it'll just fall out. All right, so if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments below. Just want to thank you guys. We've had a lot of new subscribers lately, and we really appreciate it. We appreciate all those that are already subscribed. So our goal at the end of this year was, last year, because it's January 6th. It's been a couple weeks since I started this video, but we had Christmas and New Year's. So, but the goal that we had for the end of the year was to hit 200 subscribers. That was our wish, and we hit, I think we were at 300 by the end of the year. And that's crazy for us, because we just started, I think we really just started pushing in October. And back then we only had like 60 subscribers. But we only had like shorts and stuff. So we've been trying to make more long form content. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, if you have any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to, oh gosh. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and catch you in the next video. Bye.